Hi Titans, my name is Emma Bywater and I'm one of the candidates running for the SBO position of historian. Before I get into my speech, I want to tell you guys a little bit more about myself and some of the things that I enjoy. I love to make new friends and meet new people and to go to parties, throw parties, and just talk to everybody. I also love traveling, especially with my family, and one way I can document my travels is through my pictures and making videos, and that's just one way I can make them a little bit more meaningful to me. Lastly, I love sports and I've been doing musical instruments since I can remember, and I'm just happy that I'm doing these things. Now that you guys have heard a little bit more about me, I want to tell you guys why I believe I'll be the best fit for historian in the next coming school year. Like you guys heard earlier, I love to make new friends and meet new people, and I feel like I can really play my part in being the most inclusive person I can possibly be through being a historian. By going to all the different events and documenting everything, I can deepen my connections with people in the student body, as well as represent everything that's important to you guys. Sporting events, theater, arts, stomps, everything will make next year the best high school experience you can make it. I want to represent Olympus High School in the best way I possibly can and really emulate their beliefs of being kind, accountable, and respectful. Our goal next year is to unify the school back together and really eliminate some of these social barriers and realize that everybody is so amazing and we can all make deeper connections with one another. We've had so many amazing traditions in the past. I want to continue these as well as implement some new ones. Some different ideas that I really think would benefit our school would be more events outside of school, like different event nights, fundraisers, more stomps, and those kind of activities so we can really connect with one another on another level. I would love nothing more than to serve you guys as the SBO historian next year because I think Olympus is such an amazing place with so many amazing people. If you vote for me, I will not let you guys down and I will document everything that's important to Olympus High School. Vote for me. Thank you.
Hi Olympus, my name is Taylor Ellsworth and I'm running for historian. I know that this and last year were super weird and awkward, but I promise you if you vote for me, I'll make next year a party. I want everyone to be seen, not only the seniors, but the freshmen, sophomore, and juniors. I will get all your cute angles and all the drip, and I want to make sure everyone is seen. I'll be your personal paparazzi. I want to unify the school by taking your picture. I love our school spirit, and I want to capture all those moments. You never know when these moments will come again, so let's party it up next year, and if you vote for me, I'll make sure that everyone is seen, and I'll be Ellsworth it.
Yo, what's up Olympus student body? My name is Maddie Barnes and I'm running for Be Strong coordinator. I have taken this video way too many times, so I've decided I'm just gonna let you guys see my speech with all the bloopers in it. Here you go. What's up Olympus Titans? My name is Maddie Barnes and I'm running for Be Strong coordinator because I'm shredded, so I'm obviously perfect for the job. My last year has been Like all of you guys, my last year has definitely been interesting to say the least. High school is nothing like what we expected it to be. But what I've missed the most is all the dances and activities where we can spend time getting to know each other and having fun together. Because we didn't get to have all these activities last year, I'm going to make sure we make up for it next year. I am the best candidate for Be Strong coordinator, and here's why. Like I already mentioned, we've missed out on a lot of activities and traditions that are usually going on around Olympus throughout the whole school year. Freshmen and sophomores, you have no clue the fun that is in store for next year. At Olympus, the Be Strong coordinator and the Be Strong group are in charge of some really fun activities that will be going on throughout the school year. If COVID doesn't restrict us, we are definitely going to bring back the lunch forums where we've had some of the most epic speakers come talk to us. And don't worry, I did not forget about the free pizza that's included. Who could pass on free pizza with their friends? Am I right? My goal for Be Strong coordinator is to make sure that everyone will be included. For anyone who doesn't know, the Be Strong values are care, feel good, get moving, eat right, and be smart. We're going to make sure that we can all work on the Be Strong values together so that we can all be strong and get shredded together. That is so much heavier. Make next year great and vote Maddie Kate for Be Strong coordinator. I just wanted to document how many times I had to redo that scene. Because I'm dedicated, baby!
Hey Oly Titans! For those who seek to find a way to leave last year behind, I'm Elise Blackham, Jamon Jalise, and I'm running for Be Strong coordinator. Some fun facts about me are that I'm very passionate about dance. It's one of my greatest joys in life. I love to collect unique and different pairs of shoes. I'm the only redhead in my entire family. No cousins, parents, siblings, or grandparents share this trait with me. And I love to go on adventures, whether it's with friends, family, traveling, or trying something new. I love to have fun and to experience things I haven't before. Here are some reasons for why I would be the best candidate for this position. Olympus needs a Be Strong coordinator who can help return Olympus to its awesome traditions. I love to lead, serve, and create. I recognize that we need each other in order to succeed, and I plan on giving you Titans all my time, effort, and dedication in order to make it the best year yet. I would love to be able to work with you, listen to your ideas, and make them happen so we can bring back school spirit, fun, and make our school united as well as strong. If you choose to complete the challenge of voting me in, we can take Oly High to the next level and be ready for any challenges that may come, no matter the difficulty. If you vote me in next year, I would love to bring back Be Strong lunch forums to inspire and encourage students. And don't worry, I will for sure bring back pizza and treats at the end too. I would also like to bring back all of the fun activities we used to have outside of school, like races, yoga, service projects, acts of kindness, and so much more. I also want to start new activities and traditions where we can become more involved in the community. Let me be your avatar in the game when you complete the challenge of voting. This year, don't forget to check off the name Elise Blackham and join Jumangelis so I can take you to the next level.
Hey guys, it's Mary Reinhold and welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be a little bit different. This isn't going to be a regular election speech. The last 24 hours have been really tough. As you can see, I look insane. I haven't slept and I've cried so much. So if you don't know, there have been things circulating online saying that I have too much Olympus pride. I am so sorry if I've offended anyone by trying to include them. I am also sorry for the service project that I planned that too many people showed up for. Some of my old tweets have resurfaced where I've said things that could be interpreted as me being too kind, accountable, and respectful, and I just want you guys to know that that is not who I am. That was never my intention. Some rumors have been going around saying that I said that next year's WAMO is going to be the best year ever, and I see how that could be offensive. With that being said, I'm going to take some time to heal and educate myself and to support the school. Thank you for your support. And if you guys like this apology video, then like and subscribe down below and vote Mary Reinhold for Girls WAMO.
Hi Titans, my name is Sadie Giddings and I'm running for Girls WAMO co-president. One thing that you should know about me is that when I care about something, I always give 110%. Going above and beyond what's expected is very characteristic of me, and I show this in the areas of my life that are important to me. One example of this is how it's common for my cheer coaches to see me at the gym outside of regular practice, just trying to get more time in. It's also common for me to stay up way later than I should to help a friend when they need me or are going through a rough time. In these situations, I'm willing to do more than I need to because these are both examples of things that I care a lot about, and another thing that I care about is Olympus High School. Going to Olympus gives us a unique experience that we wouldn't get at any other school, and I value that experience, but I want the opportunity to serve as your SBO so that I can go above and beyond and make it even better. As SBO, I would do my part to make sure that everyone feels welcome at this school, not just exclusive groups. I would do this by designing activities and making sure that they appeal to all different groups of people. I would also do this by giving the grades opportunities to work together so that we can work to unify the school and build school spirit as a whole and not as separate and divisive grades. Another thing that I would love to see more of as an SBO is student involvement in activity planning. I want everyone to feel like they have a voice at this school. So I would personally hold public forums where every student is invited to come and share their ideas and opinions about Olympus to someone who will listen and will care. As you can see, Olympus is something that I care a lot about. So let me give 110% to this school and vote me, Sadie Giddings, for Girls WAMO.
Ever since I was a wee babe, I've wanted to be Titan. Vote for me for Boys WAMO. Psych, I lied. Now that I got your attention, COVID has thrown an absolute wrench into everybody's plans this past year. Tyler and his fellow SBOs have done an amazing job and made this year the best year possible. But with that being said, I know we are all ready to get back to normal. We are ready to be in the stands, ready to hang out in the commons together, ready to sit by each other in class, ready to have school dances and stomps, and so much more. This year has put a halt to a lot of the classic Titan traditions. Olympus High is built on school spirit. I plan to lead us through the year and bring back all the beloved Titan traditions. I plan to hold double the stomps, double the fun lunchtime activities, and also implement new evening field day fun for everyone. We're gonna have all sorts of deals, let me tell you. Music, food, anything you want. The bottom line is, I can't wait for next year, and I hope to make it great for everyone. Yes, sir. Will for WAMO, baby. Get those W's up. Yes, sir.
Hey, my name is Landon Steed. I'm running for Boys WAMO co-president. Now, before I get into my speech, I was told to say some things about myself just so you can get to know me a little better. So let me give you a rundown of the basics real quick. I was born in Eagle, Idaho. I have a big family of 7 brothers and sisters. I play volleyball for Olympus High School, and I love music. So first off, I chose to run for WAMO because I know this sounds cliche, but it's honestly true that I feel happiest when I'm serving others, and I'm sure other people feel the same way about that. And WAMO directly deals with that. I think WAMO is great because it gives us those opportunities to serve others, but also join in as a school and have a great time and connect and grow. Olympus has a long legacy of doing big events and fun parties and planning outstanding activities. And I want to be involved in these traditions and add some new ones too. Now, this past year, we haven't had a lot of those traditions just because of obvious things. And I want to make sure that next year we can bring them back as much as possible. And obviously, there's going to be some new changes with the 9th grade being added on. We have a bigger student body, and with other things, we're going to have to have a lot of changes. I want to make sure everybody feels included in this. Like I said earlier, it's good to help out people in small and big ways. Small ways, just like a smile and wave in the hallway, and the big ways are like the activities that we do at Olympus and the fundraisers. And with Boys WAMO, I'd be able to work directly in that. And I'd be able to help and organize and run and plan these events. I want to make it as effective and as fun as possible. And those are my goals to influence the student body next year. So if you want to help others and have some fun on the way, vote for me.
Hello, I'm Mercy Fetzer, and I'm running for Publicity Coordinator. When you think of things that have been exported out of China, you don't think about a great publicity coordinator. Well, I'm challenging that. Why should you vote for me? Oh, where do I start? I'm very creative. I come up with fun drawings and posters all the time. Here are just some throwaway ideas. On a deadly serious note, I want to create more stomps or social events. Because of COVID, we have all missed out on so many social interactions that make high school fun, memorable, and bearable. Also, I want to promote the underappreciated sport teams and clubs like tennis, golf, track, softball, and so on. We all love football and basketball, but these other groups are also fun and exciting, and I want to showcase them as publicity coordinator. I also want to implement a new activity similar to Swap a Heart that promotes inclusion and gives us a chance to step outside of ourselves and our social groups and meet all the other people that make Olympus special. I come from a long line of Olympians. 12 of my siblings graduated from Olympus, even my old parents. From hearing about their experiences my whole life, I feel like I know what it takes to make Olympus great, and I want to keep that tradition alive. Something else you should know about me is that I was born in Fengcheng, China, where I was immediately abandoned by my birth parents. I know what it's like not to be wanted, and because of this, I'm going to make sure you guys don't ever feel that. So please, smash that vote button below and vote for me, Mercy Fetzer, for Publicity Coordinator. I won't abandon you.
Action. Cut.
Actually hurt.
Cut. Take two. Cut. Take three. All right, thanks for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about why you're running for SBO.
Well, I'm wanting to motivate.
Cut. Cut. All right, let's try this again and start out by introducing yourself.
I'm Lydia Hawes, and I'll be running for Publicity Coordinator. It'd be my pleasure to serve Olympus High School.
Can you tell us a little bit about why you're running for Publicity Coordinator?
Well, let me share with you a few nuggets. I'm excited to take on a full menu of new responsibilities to keep things fresh. Things like making morning announcements fun and interesting, promoting school events that bring people together, and using social media to get the word out among many others.
Lydia, what are some things you want to do to support the students?
I really want to focus on the values of Titans Elevated. Kind, accountable, and respectful. At the end of the day, we all want to feel like we're being heard. Not that kind of heard, like heard. It's time to look forward to our future as we embrace our pasture.
Okay, last question.
All right, I'll milk this one.
Why should they vote for you?
I want to shake it up. You vote for me, and I promise to bring everyone together and get the support we deserve as students. I'll put the cherry on top next year. Vote for me for Publicity Coordinator. It'd be my pleasure to serve you.
Cut. That's a wrap.
You need fries with that?
My name is Lizzie Dunn and I'm running for Activities Coordinator. I'm so excited for next year. It's going to be the best year ever. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm running. I play on the Olympus High School girls soccer team. Playing soccer is fun, but the best part is being a part of the team and making new friends. I especially like making friends in all the different grades. I want to make sure that students from all the different grades feel welcome and invested. These are my yellow Tivas. To me, these mean adventure, having new experiences, and bringing different groups of people together. I love hanging out with friends and finding new fun things to do, and I love bringing different groups from different interests together. I'm looking forward to do that as Activities Coordinator. So whether you're most interested in sports, dance, drama, or academics, my goal is to have activities that everyone is looking forward to. These are my pink Converse. These are my favorite shoes, and because they're so bright and they're so fun, and I think they probably describe my personality perfectly. Most of you don't know this about me, but when I was little, I used to be so shy that when I saw someone I knew at the store or in public, I would run the other way or even hide instead of saying hi. But making new friends and being social used to be terrifying to me, but participating in activities allowed me to overcome these fears and make new friends and feel part of the school. This is why I'm running for Activities Coordinator. I'm looking forward to working with all of you to create the most fun and best activities for next year. I want everyone of all grades and all interests to feel included and excited for school events. So even if you're a little shy like I was, or you don't think you have many friends, I hope that you'll still be so excited to come and be a part of all the fun. Together, I know that next year will be the best year ever, so go Titans and vote Lizzie Dunn if you want to have fun.
Hi Olympus, I'm Sam Hegwald and I'm running for Activities Coordinator. Olympus High School was created in 1953 and decades of Titan pride and traditions began. My own Olympus High School experience started in 2019. I moved from California to Utah at the start of my 9th grade year. I could hardly wait to be in high school. Instead, I was enrolled in my 4th year of middle school. When I finally became a student at Olympus, I wanted to be involved in everything and to experience all the high school events I've been waiting for. I auditioned for the high school musical, tried out for the tennis team, and ran for class officer. I went to all the games and school dances. One tradition I witnessed was the fight for the rock between Olympus and our rival school Skyline, a tradition that's been around since the 1970s. My school involvement, Titan pride, and serving in a leadership position this past year all make me a great candidate for activities. There are some activities that I'd like to see continued, as well as new ones I'd like to introduce. Next year will be an interesting year. After this entire past year with COVID restrictions, our current freshman and sophomore classes haven't really had that traditional high school experience. I would be so excited to work on producing assemblies where our student body could actually sit together in the auditorium. I can imagine packing our gyms and stadiums with students wearing creative dress-up themes. I would love to have outdoor movie nights, host a talent show, and bring back our back to school stomp. As activities coordinator, I would be so excited to introduce all 3 lower classes to some of the activities and traditions that make Olympus High so great. Traditions, just like fashions, change or go out of style, but some things never do. The values Olympus is built on are as in style now as they were in past decades. For a great year filled with classic and new activities, vote Sam Hegewald, because quality never goes out of style.
Hello, I'm Brooke Clayton, and I'm running for Senate. Start over. How many times do I have to do this? Hello, I'm Brooke Clayton, and I'm running for Senate. In my life, I've moved around a lot, from Minnesota to Shanghai, China, then to Salt Lake, and then Cedar City, and now I'm here. Outside of school, you can usually find me listening to music, driving around with friends, hanging out, skiing, and basically any drive-thru that serves French fries. So yeah, I'm running for SBO Senate because I want to make next year the best year of high school you've ever had. Just for a second, imagine your dream year. Imagine what types of activities, the dances, the fun, and all the success that you can dream of. I believe that we can be friends, and I believe that the right events, parties, and activities can help us do that. Friends are what make high school memorable and fun. I'm one of the people that think everyone needs a friend, so if any of you ever need a friend or someone just to talk to, I'm always here for you. So let's make this the best year of high school you've ever had. We can create this. Imagine more fun, more adventure, more unity, more memories, more friends. There are so many possibilities of what we can accomplish next year, and I'm committed to making your dream year a reality. Look for Brooke, because I'm looking out for you. Woo.
Hey guys, my name is Olivia Roosevelt and I am running for Senate President. I'm super excited about this upcoming school year and what we have in store for our student body. Some things you might not know about me is I am very adventurous and active and I love going on hikes. Some other things is I am very compassionate and outgoing and I am really driven by my faith. I don't feel comfortable in saying I'm the best candidate as my opponent brings a lot to the table as well, but I want to share with you why I think I am worthy of your vote. I've overcome many challenges and what I've learned is effective communication to resolve the issues and bring them up is most important. I've had significant amount of experiences bouncing back from adversity and trying to problem solve problems that come my way. I maintain good relationships with our faculty and staff and think it is important to address issues as it comes. It's important for us as a student body to unite Olympus back to what it was after the last couple years of strangeness. I would be honored to help unite and represent the student body here at Olympus. Some fun ideas I thought of for next year would include a field day event where we do like sports and the whole student body is together and we're all just meeting new people and trying new things. I also thought it would be super fun to write letters or make videos to essential workers like the hospital staff or construction workers, something like that. It would be awesome if we could do Recognize a School Employee Day, whether it be a peer educator, a teacher, faculty member, staff member, whatever. It would be awesome if we could do that. Why I think service is such a great way for the student body to connect and our community is because you're not only being able to focus on yourself, but focusing on other people. I'm super excited for next year and what the year will bring us. Live out.
Hi Olympus, I'm Cami Delegati and I'm running for Titans Elevated President. I'm a cello player here in the school orchestra and I'm going to be doing the pit orchestra for our school musical The Scarlet Pimpernel in May. I love running, I've done cross country before and I've done the torch run. I got the school t-shirt, awesome Olympus tradition, and I also really enjoy going camping and spending time outside with my family. Throughout high school, I've seen so many examples of people being kind, accountable, and respectful, and it's made a huge impact, not just on the school culture, but on me personally. On my first day of high school, I was really freaked out, and it wasn't until an older student came over, took their time to say hi and make sure I was okay, that I was able to feel better. And that act of kindness and other experiences like that one have led me to really believe in the Titans' elevated values. And I see you guys elevate each other every single day. You're kind by meeting new friends and holding doors for each other. You're respectful by using kind and uplifting language. And you're accountable, not just about your grades, but about each other by checking in on your fellow Titans' mental health during this crazy year. You've been doing an amazing job, and next year, I want to take us to the next level. A huge part of Titans Elevated is being accountable, not just for ourselves, but for each other, and that means that we know what's going on in each other's lives, and we're there to support one another. I want to help us do that and have fun at the same time, whether that be by having an art show for our awesome artists, having more shout-outs for clubs like robotics or debate, having student sections to support our performing arts, or even having tailgates for our fall, spring, and winter sports. Next year, I'd also love to implement a monthly or weekly Titans Elevated challenge and reopen the Titans Elevated store that we couldn't have this year. But most importantly, I really want to focus on you guys and all the hard work you've been putting into making Olympus the best school ever. Serving as your Titans Elevated president, I'm going to help us grow together and have a fantastic time while becoming strong and elevated Titans for today, tomorrow, and to the end.
Hey Titans! My name is Michaela Hunter and I'm one of the candidates running for Titans Elevated President. Before I get into my actual speech, I wanted to tell you guys a few of my favorite things so you can get to know me a little bit better. My favorite season is summer. I personally think it's the best time of the year. I love the pretty sunsets, I love going on adventures with friends, I love the 4th of July, the list goes on and on. One of my favorite things in the world is music. I've been singing since I can remember and I'm the happiest when I'm performing on a stage. Another one of my favorite things to do is traveling, especially with my family. Now that you know a little bit about me, here is why I would be the best fit for this position. Throughout my time at this school, I've come to the realization that Titans Elevated is more than just a slogan. It's a way of life that we should all strive to follow. I have found that I am the happiest at Olympus when I am living by its core values by being kind, accountable, and respectful, and I know we can all experience the same thing too. When we are being a good friend, looking out for others, and putting peers above ourselves, we will truly understand what it means to be Titans Elevated. Lastly, here are a few traditions I love and some new ideas I have to incorporate the Titans Elevated values into our school life. I loved the Swap a Heart activity that we did this year. I think it's a super cool way to get to meet new people, especially from different grades who we wouldn't have met otherwise. Another thing I've loved seeing come together this year is the collaboration Olympus did with Friend to Friend and how we were able to put a food pantry inside our very own school. And finally, by simply being a good friend and example to others, we can unite the school and elevate each other. Sometimes before I head off to school in the mornings, my dad will say, "Look for someone to serve today," and my mom always says, "Remember, you will never regret being kind." I think these are both good reminders that we need to focus on next year to reach out to all so we can elevate each other.
Hello, my name is Andy Bennett, and I am running for Vice President. Here are some quick fun facts about myself. I was a member of Olympus's robotics team last year, in which we built a 125-pound robot from scratch. We qualified for the national competition, which was unfortunately canceled due to COVID. I have also designed and 3D printed my own portable computer, which I've got right here. I also play trombone and piano, and I'm currently learning the accordion. I can also ride a unicycle. I will be a great vice president because of my ability to balance responsibilities. Allow me to demonstrate this with the unicycle analogy. Without careful balancing, you will quickly lose control. Additionally, if you ever stop trying, you will fail. One cannot simply coast while unicycling, and any attempt to do so will end in a complete yard sale. However, while I may have immediately failed, I get up and I try again. I think that understanding this sort of mindset is important to having a great year next year in context of disaster that was 2020. If we balance our responsibilities and never stop trying, we will do incredible things next year. For us to have the best year next year, we'll be needing a whole lot of Olympus spirit, and for that, I've got plans I think you guys can all appreciate. My plans include a new annual tradition of hiking Mount Olympus and a unifying theme, Mighty Olympus Student Section, or MOS for short. We will wear matching Oly t-shirts as a cohesive student body and confront the opposing team with a solid sea of screaming Olympus spirit. I also think it'd be awesome to implement the new Olympus Olympics, an extensive annual school competition that is accessible to all. I'm talking food, races, music, you name it. You get me in there, you've got my word that we'll have a year to remember. Vote Andy B for VP.
Welcome everyone to this special edition of Oly Center. We're glad to have you with us. Let's get right into it. So today we're going to be looking at 2020's Not Top 5. So this is essentially the worst of the worst that happened in 2020. And although it was hard, we were able to narrow it down to 5. Coming in at number 5, the only thing better than playing video games all day, every day, is watching your favorite pro athletes play video games as themselves. Coming in at number 4, we have the earthquake. Coming in at number 3, we have toilet paper. I couldn't find any. I bet you couldn't find any. Coming in at number 2, we have bad haircuts. People let anyone and everyone cut, style, and even dye their hair. Last but not least, we all know what it is. Coming in at number 1, we have masks.
Hey Titans, my name is Josh Tullis and I'm running for Student Body Vice President.
Jeez, I hope we're done with these next year. Let's try that again. Hey Titans, my name is Josh Tullis and I'm running for Student Body Vice President. 2020 was madness. COVID led to cancellations of dances, sporting events, and even school itself. This past school year has been far from normal. Although I can't promise you that next year will be completely normal, I can promise you one thing. If you vote for me, I will do everything I can to make next year the most fun and exciting year for everyone. I'll bring back the fun student section atmosphere, help plan fun activities and dances, and continue to make Olympus the best school ever. Go Titans! Cut. Alright, good job everyone.
Hey Olympus, I'm Bailey Christiansen and I'm running for Student Body President. I love our school. Whether it's for school events, after-school activities, or having a welcoming place to attend school, I want next year to be the best high school experience it can be for all of us. When I'm elected, we'll be spending a lot of time together, and I think it's important for me to share a bit about myself with all of you. When I was a sophomore, I joined the Olympus swim team. I'd never been on a swim team before, and I thought it would be really easy. My first day was a real shocker. About 15 minutes into my first workout, both of my legs cramped up, and I had to get out of the pool and stretch out my legs while all of my friends were watching. It was super embarrassing, but humbling. It gave me a real respect for the sport and those who did it. It was a rocky start, but I pushed through and learned how to swim all over again, properly this time. I'd like to say that I won all of my events and broke school records, but that wasn't the case. However, it showed me that if I wanted to get better, I would have to put in the time and effort to do so. With this new mindset, I was able to have a great season. Another thing about me is I love volleyball. I've been playing competitively since the 7th grade. Playing volleyball has taught me how to be a team player, and that only by working together can a team succeed. When I'm elected, I will continue to promote and uphold our Titans' elevated standards of being kind, accountable, and respectful, so that together we can all work towards having a great year. Lastly, I love being with family and friends. I like to have a fun time, and I want us to have an exciting, memorable year. When I'm elected, I will work to create more student-driven events where you have a say in what we do, and I will continue to work to increase the number of these events that we have. Much like my career in swimming, I will put in the time and effort it takes to make Olympus a place where you would like to be. Make sure to vote for me, Bailey Christiansen, for Student Body President. Go Titans!
Hi, my name is Katie Nelson. I'm running for Student Body President this year at Olympus. A few of my favorite things to do are going to Thirst with Friends and going on hikes with my family. Two of the major things I want to focus on for next year are, first of all, bringing more awareness to mental health. There's a huge stigma around mental health right now, and I think being able to understand each other and what we're going through is going to be super crucial for next year. I'd love to do this by introducing a program called peer counseling. The second thing I want to do is hopefully just bring back our school spirit. This year we haven't been able to do a lot of the activities that we've done in the past, and I think it's really taken a toll on a lot of us. So I think just bringing back stomp, student sections, and dances is going to be a huge priority for next year. Thank you, and I would love your vote. With friends. Okay, just one more time.
my psychology teacher to teach me that.
I don't. That break like made it worse. I don't know how.
Oh my gosh.
Literally.
Full spirit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Take a deep breath before that. Wasn't ready.